welcome back to my channel. If you're new, then hi for the first time. Sorry I didn't put a video up last week, guys. Honestly, this last couple of weeks has just been so busy. Yeah, we ended up having like a last minute date night last Sunday, I think it was. It was my mother-in-law's birthday. We all went for dinner and then we decided to go out. They kept my son for the night. So me and James decided that we were going to go out for a little date night, and it was great. But it was just such a busy weekend, and then that spiraled into the week, and I'm even doing this a day late. So I need to get my act together. But we are doing it. We are back. So I've technically got 2 weeks worth to stuff, but last week was all going into one envelope anyway, so you've not really missed out on much. One thing I want to do before I start the actual cash stuffing is I just want to show you what I've put into the penny challenge. I've been terrible at filling this in, by the way. This week I'm going to do much better, but last week I don't know. It was hard to get used to, and it was such a busy week that I didn't end up filling it in fully. But this is, let me just zoom in for you for a second. I am going to get trackers for my binders. I'm designing them at the moment, and I need to get some new ink for my printer. I know I say this every week, but ink's expensive and I'm not budgeting enough for it. So yeah, maybe that's what we're going to do this week. But this is me tracking the pennies that I have, the pennies and the coins that I have in my money box, my money jar. So you can just see, like, that was what I had in last week. This is what I've got in this week. I've just put the total. I've not put like how much I've added, just the total in there, so I can keep track of it at least. I'm not gonna lie, I'm winging it a little bit this week. I've not even written out a plan of where I want money to go. I know a couple of things where they're going, but for the rest of it, I am just gonna wing it. So yeah, let's see what we've got. Let's see what we can do with it. Oh, I've also got a surprise for you. I finally did my envelopes. So here they are. Don't they look good? I did have some amount of difficulty sticking these vinyl stickers on though, these letters, and getting them all to match up. So some of them are a little bit wonky, but I love them. Look. In the end, I just gave up on trying to do like the see-through front with the like the coloured back, the patterned back, and I just went for like that. And I don't know about you, but I think they look fantastic. I actually love them so much. You have to let me know what you think. Look at that one, look at that G. But yeah, let me know what you think of them in the comments, because I'm really, really proud of them. There's one I punched wrong, so that does hang over this way a little bit more, but it's barely noticeable, to be honest. But yeah, I'm super, super proud of them. Right, let's see what money we have. Okay, so we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, so we have 160 in 20s, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 1, 2, 3, 130 in 10s, and then we have 5, 10, 15, 20 and £5 notes. I'm just going to sort these out quickly. I really should have done it off camera, but I forgot. How have you all been anyway? I feel like it's been a very quick 2 weeks actually. I tried to catch up on some of the videos that I'd missed last night. Other ones I'd managed to get during the couple of weeks, but some I hadn't managed all. Yeah, so I hope you've all been well. I hope you've all been doing well. Yeah, how's everybody been feeling as well? I definitely think not January blues has hit me, but maybe just that because I started the year running really, and then it kind of calmed down a little bit, and I think I definitely started feeling that, or maybe just because there's been so much going on, and you know, trying to find the motivation when the weather's grey and horrible and stuff as well. So yeah, I've been all right, but I feel like I need a holiday, actually. That'd be great right about now. Okay, so that's the 10s. So what's that all together? What were we? I think it's like 310 altogether, something like that. I think I might actually count that again in a second and just double check. So yeah, see what we've got. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60. Yeah, 160 plus 130 is 290 plus 20 is 310. So we are stuffing 310 all together. Let's see where we can put it. So we will start with this one, because the first thing that I'm going to do, driving lessons. So I've not made an envelope for this one because I knew that this week I'd be fully funding it for now. I'm possibly going to make another one. The main reason I left it is because I was starting to run out of these coloured bits of paper, and that is it. That is the main reason. I thought the one that I can get away with is driving lessons, because it's going to be taken out after this stuffing anyway. So let's see what we have and let's see what we're doing with it. So currently we have 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 180. And today I'm going to be putting another 100 in, so it's fully stuffed. So we'll do 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That is an amazing feeling. We've been trying to save this money for these kind of things for so long. So to have that saved in 5-6 weeks is amazing. I'm really, really proud of us. And it just shows you what you can do if you really put your mind to it. So let's just double check that we've got 280 there. That's what we should have. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2, 10, 20, 30, and 80. 280. So I'm going to pop this back in the envelope now. As you can see, we do already have 50 in the bank. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop that all in the envelope. And then tomorrow I'll be taking this envelope out and just going banking that extra 230. I'll pop it in the bank so that we can get James's block of driving lessons booked. So yeah, that's amazing. That's actually fully funded for the time being, but it is fully funded. So yeah, that's really good. I'm very, very happy about that. Okay, birthdays. We are going to put 25 into. We are going to a birthday gathering at Soft Play for one of the kids from my mum's club. we're gonna go and do that next Sunday, I'm sure. She has said not to buy any gifts or anything like that, so I probably won't buy a gift. I was toying with it because I don't like not giving them something, but I think I'm just gonna put some money in a card for her, and then she can get whatever she wants for her little one. And I will use money from the Mums Club envelope to pay for the soft play, because it is Mums Club, really. Right, I'm gonna stuff the ones that I definitely know that I need to stuff first, and then we'll come back to the rest, because I've not made a plan, like I said. So savings is getting 20 because I didn't put anything in it last week. So we currently have 100, 120, 130, 140, and that is getting another 20. So that's now 100, 20, 40, 60, 160. What I'm going to do at the end of this video as well is just a mini cash condensing. I don't want to do a full video because I think there's going to be maybe just this one that needs changing over, maybe another one. So I don't want to make a whole video of 30 seconds just to unstuff, to condense one envelope. But yeah, that'll just go in straight into his savings account and hopefully earn some more interest. Travel is 20, 40, 60 and £70 for my travel. This week I'm back to my normal 4 days, so I will have a little bit left over from that, but you know, that is to, if I need to get a bus home or something like that. I've been doing terrible with the making sure I walk to and from the train station, by the way. I've done a couple of days, but I've not done the whole week, so we'll see. I'm not saying I'll definitely do it this week, but we will give it a good go. But that just means I've got like an extra £5-6 if I do end up getting the bus to the train station. Right, that's that one for now. Let me see what's in here, see if I've got anything that definitely needs stuffing in there first. If not, I definitely want to put some into clothes. So these are my other new envelopes, which, how awesome. I mean, how good does it even look through there? But yeah, they are very cool. So date night events, we ended up taking money out of last week when we went for a drink, and we took it out of date night and events, because we were having a good night and we were celebrating. James got the promotion that he was going for, so that was part of the reason we went out, and we had another little night in this Saturday to celebrate it. Yeah, we don't get to do that kind of thing very often, so it was really nice. And you know, the money was there for stuff like that. The only thing about this envelope is it hasn't stuck fully down at the side. I did try and redo it a couple of times, but it's still open. So I might need to do this one again in the future, but for now it looks really good. I'm gonna put 20 into events. We are celebrating our Valentine's today. We don't really do anything. We don't buy each other gifts, and we don't go out, like do anything special for Valentine's. It's not really our kind of holiday. But what we do is every year we have a steak dinner. I make us a nice steak dinner, and this year is no different. The only difference is that my little boy is going to be having some as well. So yeah, that's going to be good. So we are putting 20 in for Valentine's Day, just so we can get each other a card. That's all we really get each other for Valentine's. But we're gonna have £10 each to get the card, and then to get a little something for each of us from my little boy, just so he feels, you know, a bit special with it. So yeah, that's what that is. We're gonna let him choose exactly what it is, so I'm fully expecting some kind of car toy or a dinosaur, maybe. Family fun, I'm not sure yet. Happy Meal, he's gonna get something, I just don't know how much. Lads Night is getting 10. There was nothing in there already. Mum's Club has some in it. Mum's Club has 20 and that's also getting 10. So that's me almost up to the 40, but that will likely be spent this coming weekend. I'm just gonna have a bit of my tea in my little Valentine's mug. I got this for James when we first started dating. He hates sloths, and it was a mean, funny Valentine's Day gift when we very first started dating. Okay, what else have we got? My friend's wedding as well. That may be getting left today. Christmas. I do want to put something into Christmas 2023. Okay, let's see what have we got left. We've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 55. Okay, we've got 55. I'll go back to this one because I know that I definitely 100% need to put something into clothes. So currently it has 0. I bought some things for my little boy from Vintage last week with the money that was in here. Honestly, they were amazing. The person that I bought it from really looked after them. So, and he's had a real growth spurt and he needs some like basics like vests and socks and things like that. So I definitely need to get him some stuff. But me and James need some things as well. So I think the majority of this might be going in, to be honest. Should we do 30? Yeah, let's do that. So 10, 20 and 30 is going into clothes. Oh, I'm even tempted to do 35 actually. Health has got £5 in it, don't need anything more than that. That's just in case we need to stock up on things. Home, don't need anything in that, and I don't think there is anything. Oh, there's £5 in that, but we don't need to add anything to home. Raving's already done, travel we've done, driving lessons we have done. That's done. Fun. Right. Happy Mail. I have been looking at a couple of challenges. I'm actually considering getting one of the like oops packages that you can get, you know, the ones that have had some kind of mistake putting on them. I don't know what challenges I want to get. I don't know which ones I'm going to enjoy, and I'm overthinking it when I'm looking at them. So I'm thinking if I get one of those oops ones and it comes with a couple, then I might think, oh, I really like this one, I really don't like that one. That's my logic anyway. So yeah, that's what I'm planning to go for, a mystery bundle oops package kind of thing. So I'm going to put £10 into there for just now. Lad's night and mum's night. Got some TNA wedding. Has 20, 40, 45, 50, and I am going to put another 5 into there. And then we'll do the last 10 into Christmas because I need to put some money into it. So it's got 16 at the moment and we're going to add 10. So that now has 70. Perfect. So that's it for the cash stuff in. I'm gonna do like the quickest ever cash condensing. Right, so let's see what we've got. Birthdays, we've just got the 25 in there. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do actually, because I'm gonna swap some of these. Yeah, I am. I'm going to swap some of these fibres out. So take all of this out. And I'll make a little note of it in my notebook, what I'm taking back. That's just my travels, that's 70 already, and that'll just be cash for the week. This is my son's savings, ravings. I'll just put that one back in there as well because that'll get used. So that's 100, 20, 40, 50, 60. Yeah, so we're going to keep that one because it's a nice note, and we're going to put 50 back in and bring that out. 160. That's so good. That's building up really, really nicely. Home, what did I say that had? That's just a £5 in there. Health, also just £5. So this is clothes, so that's the 30, but I'm going to swap those for the 20. Don't ask me why, it won't make any difference at all. I think I'm just worried that these are going to all break if I put too much in there. Beauty. Got 10 there. Let's actually sort this out a wee bit out. £10 note into beauty. Birthdays is just the 25, so that is fine. How's everybody else celebrating their Valentine's? Are you doing much? We're actually going to have our steak dinner tonight rather than tomorrow because we're both working tomorrow, but we're off today. We've got the little one. So yeah, it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait. Lots of mushrooms with it. Okay. I don't think date night's got anything, has it? Little lonely date night. Events has 20. I am going to leave that as 2 10s because we're going to do £10 each. Family fun just has 10. Happy Meal just has 10. Lads Night 10. Mum's Club 30. My best pal's wedding 5, 10, 50, 20, 40, 55. So right, I'm gonna condense this as well. So we'll put these ones back. And now she has 55. And last but not least, Christmas. And we'll change these up for a 20. And there's 70 in Christmas 2023. Right, that's it for me today. I just want to say a big thank you to Gillian from Brown Skin Girl. She gave me a shout out a couple of weeks ago, and because I didn't do my video last week, I didn't do the thank you, so I'm sorry it took so long, but thank you so much for giving me that shout out, Gillian. I really appreciate it. Gillian's fantastic. If you've not seen her already, I'm sure you have. Anybody who watches my channel, I'm sure you've probably come from Gillian. She's just finished doing £100 for the month grocery challenge, and she absolutely smashed it. She did like half of the money. It was amazing. And she's really she's really good with frugal things like that. So yeah, if you're looking for some ways to save money, go and give her a watch, give her a follow. Also, another thing that I just want to mention quickly, I'm sure again you watch her, but Plans with Elle, she is doing Free Up February. I'm sure that's what the hashtag is, Free Up February. It'll be in this description anyway. So basically she's trying to clear a bit of space, you know, trying to declutter her home a little bit, try and make a little bit of money in the meantime doing that. And I'm going to be going along with that as well. After this video, I'm actually going to go and sort out a load of my son's clothes to get up on Vinted, see what needs donating, recycling, that kind of thing. And we need to go through his toys as well. I'm also going to be sorting out my kitchen cupboard, which I feel like I only sorted out a few weeks ago, but it is such a mess. I'm thinking of doing a little like short on that, or a video on that, so if you'd like to see it, you know, one of those clean with me type videos, then let me know in the comments. I know it's a bit different from budgeting, but I'm enjoying making the videos, and I know I quite like watching those ones. So if you'd like to see me do that as well, let me know in the comments. A couple of things that are going to be coming from me. I am going to be doing a debt confession video. I don't know if it's going to be coming this week or next week, but it's definitely coming. So keep your eye out from that. And what else? Oh, there was something else as well, but it's completely gone out of my mind now. Oh no, it was the cash condensing, but that wouldn't have been a whole video. I've done that in this anyway. So yeah, I'm so sorry about that washing machine. I hope it's not too loud on there for you, but it is so loud in here. Keep an eye out for my debt confession. I'll be doing that. I wasn't going to do it because I am completely embarrassed about my debt history and my financial history, but I've had a few comments from people saying, you know, we're all in this position. Other people might be even in a worse position or be in the same position as me and feeling just as I'm feeling, and it might help them. So as scary as it is, I think I'm going to do it and try and be as open as possible with you. Yeah, so that's going to be on its way. Yeah, so that's me. I hope you all have a lovely week. Have a great Valentine's Day, whatever you're doing, and I'll be back with you, if not this week for my debt confession, it'll be next week for my debt confession and my Sunday cash stuffing, which hopefully will be on Sunday next week. We shall see. Right, have a lovely week, guys. Bye.